Hi, my name is Milan Jara. I'm from Decorative Ceiling Tiles, and today we are working on a project where we are going to transform this suspended ceiling to something beautiful. Solid copper tiles. Each of them weighs about 3 pounds for your information. And we're gonna put them in the full spaces, full tiles. Okay. Now, so that we don't have to cut our design, because the depth of the tile is about 1 inch, we have chosen this filler tile, which we are going to cut as needed and border out the full tiles. Now we just going to put this tile up. It could get a little tricky, but I'm sure I'll get better as I put more in. Okay. First tile is up. Now what I'm gonna do, what a difference, huh? So now imagine if you have a plain ceiling, you know, you have a nice room with a ceiling like this, you can change it in a matter of hours. Okay? You know, office or a restaurant or a lobby of a hotel, you can make it look very expensive in no time. So next, I'm going to put all the full tiles in, and then I'll start with the fillers. Okay, so the tiles are up, the full tiles are up there. Now we are going to cover the grid. First we are going to start with these intersection pieces. For this job we only have 4-way intersections because the edges are going to get covered with cornices, so you will not really need any other pieces. We do have 3 ways, we have 2 ways, we have, you know, perimeter sleeves, we have corner sleeves, but because we are running around a cornice, then that will cover the edge. You see, this corner will cover all the edges. So wherever those, you know, 3 ways and 2 ways would go, it is not necessary because of the cornice. So we are only putting in 4 ways. But we have to put the 4 ways in first, so that we can, because they get overlapped with the 2-foot pieces, which we have here. And so this one has to go in first, then this one, and then we put out a filler in. I'm going to show you how to cover your grid piece with grid cover. But before I put this grid cover up, it is very important that you install 4-way first. So don't forget to order your 4 ways with your grid covers, because they go on your intersections. In our case, we only have 4 ways because we don't need any 3 ways here for perimeter sleeves. It gets covered with our cornice, which we'll show you how to install later. So right now, in order to put this one up, we need to install 2 4-way intersection pieces, which we have up. And all you're gonna do is push this up. Just make sure you install it nice and even. Press it up. That's it. We got these fillers, which is already partially cut. I'm going to put it right in the corner up there. So I took down the tile, it's right here, and I want to put this face down, and the tile on top of it. To get a measurement, that seems to be the easiest way if you have your existing tiles in place. Once you do that, get your snips. Now, you should be using gloves, really. But be very, very careful handling this, as it is really sharp after you cut it. You want to try to lift the part that you are not going to use. That's easier. You can also use Dremel to cut this, but it is pretty easy with thin strips as well, as you can see. Now here's my offcut. I'll cut it this way. Here's my piece, put it on the back of the tile. Again, be very careful handling these, because you will get cut if you are not paying attention. And put them in place. Better this way. Make sure there is nothing on the grid from the other side, otherwise it will not lay flat. Alright. Here we go. So now we get to this tile where in the center is a air conditioning vent, and I want to show you how are we going to deal with this, so that way in case you encounter the same thing you'll know how to deal with it. We're going to unscrew the cover first. Okay, so we are going to cut an opening in the tile, and I want you to see how we do it in case you encounter the same issue. So first of all, we're going to remove the cover. You can use a screw gun or a screwdriver. Down. Just move the duct. Take this tile down. And let's see. Easiest way is going to be put in the old tile on top of the new one and mark the opening. Then just cut it out. Closest paint I found in Home Depot in a spray can. It should match pretty well. It's Rust-Oleum hammered copper. You want to make sure you properly mix it before you start spraying. Now you want to avoid closing the vent, because if you do and spray it, it's going to stick together. So you want to avoid that. We may have to go over it a second time, but you want to just make sure you leave it open and then, get to it. Okay. Want to make sure you put on a nice, it's not very nice, but it's an aged copper. We should be able to add some black once this dries, just to make it match a little better. I will let it dry. Put a second coat on. And actually, let me. It's not a closest match, but with some black and green paint or bluish paint, we should be able to match it a little closer. Definitely better than if we left it white. Okay, so we have decided to change our lighting in the office, and we're going to put it, we're putting recessed lights. And here's the cover. So our goal is now to put this in the middle of the tile. Here is how you find a center. Just connect the opposite corners. That should give us center. I'm going to drill a hole here. Okay, so we have traced a piece of cardboard with a cover. Got this little circle out of cardboard. Using a little screw, just going to trace it onto the back of the tile. And using thin snips, we're going to cut a nice hole. Okay, so I just cut out the piece. Fits right in. Final result. A beautiful, solid copper ceiling. Nothing like what it was before.